Vibrating hips, children dancing in flip-flops, and the occasional assault rifle. Just another funk party in the lawless favelas on the outskirts of Rio de Janeiro. By day, even more brazen. They're selling drugs right here behind me on the corner in the middle of the community in broad daylight. While life really goes on around them, they're selling to housewives and workers and teenagers while kids walk home from school. The local dealers agree to talk to us while they carry on with business. Marijuana, an inhalant containing ether, hashish, cocaine, and for just $2, crack. This is the famous powder for 20 reais, he says, closing a deal. While buyers snort coke and lookouts stand guard, children play in the streets. Jorge says he's been dealing for 5 years. I was born in the middle of trafficking, he says. My childhood was trafficking, my adolescence was trafficking. I didn't see any other alternative. For decades, favelas were virtually abandoned by the state, teeming shanty towns without sewage systems or schools and hospitals. Neglected by police, warring drug gangs proliferated. If I told you I wasn't afraid of dying, it would be a lie, he says. If I told you I avoided it, it would also be a lie. I wouldn't be here trafficking if that were true. In 2008, Rio launched a pacification program to secure the city ahead of this year's World Cup and the 2016 Olympic Games. Police, backed by the army, have seized control of dozens of favelas, expelling drug gangs, most of them near the beach and tourist hotspots. But hundreds more haven't been touched at all. We found Wagner, a former trafficker, at a drug rehab shelter. My community lives in a constant war zone, he says. We make the headlines every day. He says he won't go home until the police occupy his slum as well. The pacification campaign does have its critics, who say more schools and job opportunities need to follow the tough-knuckle tactics, especially if they want to convince people in favelas like this one that police won't just pack up and leave once the big sporting events are over. Shasta Darlington, CNN, Rio de Janeiro.